So how do you leverage testimonials? That's what we're going to talk about today with Dan Henry's email in the info product courses niche. So we're going to dive into that. Again, Radical Persuasion, discovering the psychology and copywriting secrets behind great offers. My name is Michael. I'm a direct response copywriter, growth strategist. Quick about me, I work with businesses in these markets using mostly email, landing pages, and VSLs. So if you want to learn about working with me, just visit my website here and we will get together. All right. So I was reading recently the book called How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big. I think that's the basic title, by Scott Adams, the cartoonist for Dilbert. He was talking about how when he was in his corporate job, he used to seek out, extra training. He had his company pay for, sales training, different types of basically training to help him grow and become better business. And he had one time he went to this seminar, and they were basically pitching them on taking part in this course. And so there was this one guy who basically, instead of standing up on the stage and spending 10, 20, 30 minutes explaining and pitching why someone should join the course, he simply sat up there and then invited a former client who went through the course and got great results and just had them talk about their experience. So that, in a way, is just so powerful to see a third-party testimonial, somebody else who a person can vicariously live through and see how a person who's just like them, they went through the course and got great results, and that's always much more powerful than a straight up pitch. So in this inbox, in my inbox, I got this email from Dan Henry. He's got a company called getclients.com. And I think this program is called Sold Out Courses. And the subject line is how to hit 7 figures with an online course. So, hey, and then my name is supposed to be here, Michael. I just sat down with one of my clients, Andy, who hit 7 figures in sales for his online course. He currently makes over $120,000 per month with his program that we helped him build from the ground up. And then you got the photo here. So notice how the subject line is a how-to. How-tos are always really powerful. People always want to know the details of how to do something. And notice that it's geared towards the person, the reader, person who's getting this in their inbox. But it's a nice, very subtle shift towards, we're going to talk about this because the story of Andy, my client, who just went through the same online course and now built his own online course, he's making 7 figures. So you're going to learn how through him, and what this is going to do, psychologically is say, like, a lot of times with something like this, people might think that it's not possible, and if they see someone else doing it, then it creates a whole new dynamic where they start to believe that they could do it too. And I like how in this email, so notice it's not just a picture of Dan and Andy, Dan, the guy who's sending me this email, and then this guy's his client. Notice how it's not just a picture, it's a screenshot of a video playing. And it looks like they paused it right at the point where they're both smiling and happy and laughing. That's always great, bringing up positive emotions for people. But what's really important is that they included that this is a screenshot of the video, because people are trained now these days when they're seeing a video online to just click on it to press play. So someone might click here, press play. They might just click anywhere here to press play. And this is going, you notice how the link is clickable all over the picture. So it's not just a play button. It'll send someone to a new page. So it's a cool call to action and way of getting people to watch the video when you can't just embed it right in an email. And nor would you want to. You send them to another page where, here, let's just see what it does when we click here. I'm sure there's going to be a clickable call to action somewhere on this page. Yep, book your free call now, right? So you can watch the video, and guess what? Oh, do you want help to do what Andy did? Essentially, is what this, is what the subconscious message is. Book the free call now. But for just in the email, so many times people hesitate to join our sold out courses program because they think they need to have a course already made or have a course idea first. The truth is, the sooner you come in, the better. We will work to make sure your course idea is profitable from the beginning, just like we did with Andy. Andy came in from the very beginning, and we were able to work with him right from the inception of his program. Because of this, he was able to hit 7 figures with his course faster than anyone else. He agreed to share some of the important things that got him a MIL in revenue for his course in the case study we just released. MIL, what is that? Monthly income level, maybe? Let's see. Not exactly sure here. Okay, anyways, click here to watch the case study. So another call to action at the bottom. Talk soon, Dan. And so this is trying to overcome the objection that someone might have, not only that they think that they might be able to do it or not be able to do it, but that they feel like they need to have it all figured out. They need to have even an idea. They're saying you don't even need an idea, which is crazy. But some people really, they might have like a hidden gem of, let's say they had a whole career in some industry, and it's a blind spot to them. They don't even realize that all this knowledge they have, they could put in a course. So, maybe part of the process, maybe part of that sales strategy session that they schedule with you is to kind of dig into what you might be able to do and what you might be able to offer. So it's overcoming the objection that, hey, guess what? Andy didn't even have anything figured out before he came to us. And now he's making 7 figures. He's making over $1 million. So if he can do it, you can do it, and don't let this stop you. And right here, they try to add a little urgency. The sooner you come in, the better. It's flipping. It's counterintuitive. Actually, you think you need a great idea, or you need to have stuff figured out, or you need to make your course. Not true. Actually, you need to get started now, and then we'll figure it out as we go. So someone might be coming up with an excuse in their head, like, oh, I can push this off. And then it literally spells it out. It's not just subconscious, just like we did with Andy. So it's saying, this is Andy, this is you. You guys could be the same and come together and be part of my case study, my success stories. And it's not too, what I think, starting off with that story about Scott Adams, like, you don't have to. He doesn't have to be as urgent or like do the selling too hard, because the testimonial is going to do a lot of the legwork. So the email here is just enough to overcome a couple objections, get people interested enough so that they click through, and then this video is really going to be powerful for them because, on video testimonial is a strong thing to have when you're building up credibility for yourself and your offer. So yeah, he agreed to share some of the most important things that got him. And notice that it's like, we're not here just to talk about Andy. We're not just gonna celebrate Andy and then go home. He's sharing some of the most important things that got him. Again, I'm not exactly sure what MIL is, what that acronym is, but basically he hit a revenue that is really good. And so you're going to learn. You're not just going to sit around and watch this guy enjoy his success. He's also going to share some tips with you about your course and your ability to take whatever you have at this point and take it to the next level. So that's it. Great example of using a testimonial in an email to leverage into more opportunities. And I think the biggest takeaway from this is this screenshot. Using a photo that has the play button here and has the track timing thing on the bottom where it looks like you can just start playing it from here, and then you click through, go to another page, watch it there, and then on that page have an ability for someone to take a next step, because this is never just about talking about how great Andy is or how great Dan is with his course. It's about what the person is going to get from from interacting with this business, or with your business. So that's it on this one. Again, if you want to learn about working with me, if you've got a project in mind, go ahead and visit my website here, and you can book a call, and I'd be happy to talk. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one.